or else you will die.
This had been brewing for days. It was almost inevitable. The migrants charging through police lines. Battering past the riot shields, trying to reach the border fence with the United States. Men, women and children from the asylum-seeking caravan suddenly upping the stakes. Clashing with police, overwhelmed by the charge on their positions. The authorities tried to steer them away from the border, but failed.
Well, obviously this has turned somewhat chaotic now. They've actually got through the police lines and they're running now towards the border. Some are being held, but quite a few hundred have got through.
They streamed across a huge sewage canal, heading to the building on the far side that is the way into the United States. They jostled over a walkway, many believing they were about to reach America. The stinking waterway beneath them was not going to stop them. They carried their possessions any way they could, charging on, for the first time within a few feet of their goal after thousands of miles on the road. The police scrambling reinforcements to stop the advance and potentially an even more chaotic encounter with the American military. Blocked from getting into the terminal proper, they pushed through a fence to the cross-border train lines. Scrambling up a sandy, rocky embankment, pulling each other up, encouraging themselves for a charge on the fence. And then they were there. The crowd forced their way through a weak point, and for some, they finally reached the United States, but not for long. US border officers fired tear gas, forcing them back. You can hear the rounds being fired. Some were hit by canisters or rubber bullets. US military helicopters hovered above the crowd, and armed United States officers patrolled the fence, waiting for the Mexican police to restore order. They eventually did, forcing the migrants back into Tijuana. Fighting broke out with locals and the police moved in and made arrests. Many will be deported immediately. This was perhaps inevitable, and nobody knows what will happen next. But the migrant caravan won't get much sympathy, and especially not in the White House.